What is going on, dreamers? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online. We got V-Knight, we got Laws in the lobby, and yeah, we got one more slot if anyone else wants to join and make it a full team. But yeah, we're ready to go here. So we'll wait a minute or two, see if anyone else joins. You might have noticed I'm trying out YouTube's new poll feature. It just kind of popped up one day, and I thought, hey, I'll try that out. So you can vote for what you think the best PSO boss is. Currently, Dark Fowls is quite a bit ahead. Poor Durale, I don't think has a vote yet. Nope, not yet. Dragon and actually Volop just pulled ahead a little bit. I actually like Durale over Volop. But I'd say actually Ice Dragon would be my favorite boss, but I don't have specifically Ice Dragon in the voting there. I could only add 4 options, so Ice Dragon's kind of bundled in there with the regular dragon. That and the double dragon, I guess, from TTF++. Only problem with that poll is it is currently covering the chat, in at least in my stream view, which is a bit of a problem. But hello to everyone that's in the chat that I can't see right now. I might have to close that poll so I can actually see the chat box. I can see 5-0 first guy, so hello to you, and whoever is right below him. Actually, I can take a look at the chat on the actual website. Hello Laws, hello John, hello Milos. Welcome everyone. I'll let the poll go until we actually start a game, then I'll close it so I can see the chat. I don't know why it just covers the entire chat. I mean, you guys can see it. You can see it on the stream. This is what I see. It doesn't even show me the results of the poll in the on the stream window there. I actually have to look at the website, so it's a cool idea though. It's a bit flawed, I think. Hey, what's going on, Brandon? This poll is invalid. Alright. I'm gonna let the poll go up to 10 minutes. And then I'll declare the winner. There we go. 10 minutes, Dark Fowls is the winner with 43% of the 7 votes. Volop and Dragon tied for second, 29%. Durale, poor Durale. Shu's favorite boss, 0%. Alright, we're gonna end that poll. Thanks for voting, everyone. Hey, I can actually see the chat now. And it shows the results after, that's cool. Alright, I guess we'll get started here. Maybe if Bob shows up, we'll get a 4th player. Oops, did not mean to do that. Snake! Alright, we'll do a very hard game today. Been busy grinding on GameCube to level up on Dreamcast. I don't think it works that way. Don't think it works that way. Do we still have Sonic music? I think we do, because there's no music at the moment. It's buffering. Any second now. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. There it is. What is a GameCube? Well, Oz, it's kind of like a game, except it's shaped like a cube. Take escape doll. No, I won't. Don't have any room in my inventory, as usual. I could probably sell some stuff. There we go. Need that. I'm gonna sell the mono grinder because I don't have any use for those. I'm gonna put the die grinder and tri grinder in the bank. Add to my collection. Hey, how's it going, Eggman? Eggman slash Robotnik. Just hanging out there. I have no room in the bank either. This is a problem. Take item. I don't even know what the Book of Katana is. I put it in here because I thought it sounded special. I guess I'll take the mono grinders. And then I will replace them by mono grinder and tri grinder. Yes, I do, Laz. I'm a PSO hoarder. You gotta admit, though, my collection of grinders is quite impressive. It's all about mats, Laz. It's all about them mats. Well, some free mono grinders here, if anyone wants them. Free. Free. No monies. What's your on DD? Alright. Forest warm-up time. Waiting for V-Night. Probably still shopping. It's a shopping addict. There he is. The team's all here, ready to go. Oh, by the way, V-Night, I assume you're Brandon in the chat? If I'm not mistaken. Everyone always has different names in the chat. They do it to confuse me. Good to know. Good to know. I will be sure not to remember that. As I usually don't. So now that I've finally found and released Edie Planet, I've moved on to a new mission. I'm now trying to find PSO's successor, which was called Far Nation, the new MMO that Sega was working on towards the end of the Dreamcast's life. There's very little information on the game outside of a GameSpot article on it. No screenshots and no videos. Just a short article. There was a prototype disc at the Sega of America headquarters. It's part of the same stack of games that was pictured with DD Planet. So there is a prototype, and it is playable. I contacted a former Sega employee just yesterday, and he confirmed it was playable. He played a little bit of it. Said he didn't remember a whole lot about it, other than it was an MMO and it was set in a fantasy setting. I'm going to find it, though. Mark my words. If it exists, I'll find it. Feel free, Laws. Feel free. The game has intrigued me for the longest time. Just because it's just very mysterious. Very, very little information. It's pretty unusual that not even a single screenshot would exist. Especially considering it's a first-party Sega game. It'd be one thing if it was just in the conceptual stage, but they actually had a prototype. Interestingly, GameSpot in their article called it one of the nicest looking RPGs they'd ever seen. I do not know what team worked on it. In fact, the guy I was talking to yesterday, he mentioned that. He said he doesn't even remember who was actually working on it. I think the only thing we can say fairly certain is that it's probably not Sonic Team. Just because at the time, and this was early 2001, when Sega first showed off Farnation, obviously Sonic Team would have been busy working on PSO version 2. I mean, unless they were split between the two games, but I kind of doubt it. On the one hand, it would make sense that Sega's team that had already had experience with online RPGs would work on the next one. But then again, you never know. But from what I've read in the GameSpot article, and I think I might have found some information elsewhere as well, is that it's a lot different than PSO in that it's not just a straight up RPG. It actually has sort of, I don't know if I call them SimCity elements, I guess that would be accurate. Because you can actually build a town, and you have a whole economy, and you can trade items and do different things like that. I mean, you could trade items in PSO, but you can't build your own shop. Which I think is something you could do in Farnation. And of course, it's an actual, true MMO as well. Not just limited to 4 players in a team. Thousands of players. All in the same place. Ambitious on the Dreamcast for sure. Any clue but what the idea behind the name is? Can't really say. Hey, Daddy Jojo. Sounds like one of those too ambitious for its time games. Well, I don't know about for its time. I mean, MMOs obviously already existed at that point. Maybe very ambitious for the Dreamcast, though. Alright, on to Forest 2. It wasn't the only MMO that was headed to the Dreamcast. There were others as well. Skies comes to mind. Of course, none of them actually were released. Frontier was another one. Did an interview about that on Dreamcast Live. Very interesting read. Went the whole town building thing? Oh yeah. Possibly. Yeah, Farnation was supposed to have a persistent online world. You could build the world and you disconnect, come back, and everything's the way you left it. Unless, of course, you had a whole bunch of players that are destroying your town while you're gone. It's a possibility. I don't think Streamlabs is acting up again. RC has joined the club, which I believe he was already in the club. Unless he just rejoined, in which case, thank you. But Streamlabs has been giving me weird notifications lately, so guessing that's what it is. Did you use secret codes for outfit unlocks? No, this is a standard PSO outfit. You can't actually change your outfit in the game. Unless you pay a lot of money, you can change the look of your character. But the game doesn't really have outfits, per se. Yes, I know, Lots, that's what I just said. You gotta wait until I get to the next part. I elaborated. Oh, thank you for the sub, British Gamer. And welcome to the stream as well. So cool. Yes, indeed. Where can we see Sonic? Sonic's at the shop. The item identification booth. Did you guys ever think that maybe we're the bad guys here? I mean, we are wiping out all wildlife on the surface. All the wildlife on the surface of Regal is being wiped out. I see that Mitchell and Webb sketch where they say that. I have not heard of this Mitchell and Webb. Are we the baddies? But yes, we could very well be. Alright, I will check it out. Wait, do you have to buy a Dream Pi or can you use a Raspberry Pi? They are one and the same. Dream Pi is software. You put it on a Raspberry Pi. Hello, Kent. I do not have a GameCube-tastic channel. The only GameCube I own is non-working. Kinda hard to start a channel when you have, for a specific console, when all you have is a broken console. Alright, did we clear out the enemies over here yet? I don't think we went up to this top place. What's wrong with the GameCube? It does not read discs. In addition, I don't have any cables for it, I don't have any controllers, and I don't have any games. I mean, that's not really a problem with the console itself, but it definitely hinders my ability to play it. Yeah, I have a cube. I have it just so I can say I have one. Alright, I think that'll just about do. Let's move on. Is the sound out of sync? Hello, John, by the way. It could be. OBS is so annoying. It will do that occasionally. Yeah, if you guys think the game sound is out of sync, let me know and I'll just reset. Usually if I just close OBS and reopen it, it'll be fine. It tends to get out of sync over time. It'll be fine at the beginning and then slowly get out of sync. I hate OBS so much, but there's no other viable option. Bit earlier from the game, but it's okay. I mean, as long as it's not too bad, I guess. It's perfectly fine when I'm recording, but for some reason when I'm streaming it sometimes gets out of sync. Hey, Super Gamer Plays. We do have one slot free, so if you have a character that can join a very hard game, feel free. Hey, what's up, Maverick? Do a quick player check here. 8 players online currently. Everyone's on PSO. Come on, need some variety, people. Jocko was on Tetris. He was looking for an opponent earlier. Poor guy, I don't think he got an opponent. I played with him last week, I think it was. Occasionally Jocko will go on to Tetris, just hoping someone will show up. He's a big fan of Next Tetris. Underrated game, in my opinion. How many parties can be on at once? Good question. I don't really know. I know the lobby, I think, is limited to 30 players, I want to say. So, I guess that might be the same for the amount of teams, so whatever equivalent to 30 players the teams are. So that would be I don't think that divides evenly. Oh, 7. Laws is good at the maths. Well, that would be 28, so maybe it's 28. I guess that would make sense, because I'm sure they would make it evenly distributed into the teams. It's going to become the Xbox-tastic channel when they finally bring the Xbox version of PSO Pack. I'm not sure how confident I am that Xbox Live revival is actually going to happen. They seem pretty silent ever since they announced it. Maybe they're trying to stay under the radar so they don't get sued. Now, the Xbox version hasn't been able to go online because it required Xbox Live. Any games that required you to connect to Xbox Live no longer work online. Which actually is all of the Xbox Online games, actually. The only way to play them online is via the LAN mode if they have one. You can play through X-Link Kai, but PSO didn't have one. It's online only. Gotta wait for the Sonic music again. So I guess we'll go right to the caves, because I want to leave the game open in case someone else wants to join. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to actually read you guys the article that GameSpot did on Farnation. It's not too long, but it's very interesting. So here it is here. Farnation Preview. With its upcoming massively multiplayer network RPG, Farnation, Sega plans to take the first step in introducing the concept of a persistent online world to the console market. And so it would have been the first online RPG with a persistent online world. See, something like PSO, nothing that you do online is going to be here or stay changed when you come back. So if, well, with little exception, I can drop an item in this game and then leave and come back. As long as everyone else stays in the game, that item will stay there. But if we all leave, it's gonna disappear. But yeah, with Farnation, everything that happened online would stay there, regardless of if anyone's online or not. But it says the Dreamcast has become the first true mass-market network-compatible console with online-enabled games such as NFL 2K1 and Quake 3 Arena. With its upcoming massively multiplayer network RPG, Farnation, Sega plans to take the first step in introducing the concept of a persistent online world to the console market. Farnation gives a nod to such successful PC games as Ultima Online and more recently EverQuest by letting players interact with other human players across a large universe. Farnation contains 5 different terrains, and in these areas you will have the ability to cooperate with other human players in building towns, complete with casinos, libraries, restaurants, hospitals, banks, and residences. Of course, you aren't limited to these towns. You can build stations that house airships, boats, and stagecoaches so that you can travel around the entire Farnation world to advance the game's story arcs and events. In fact, there are several special events that occur throughout the game for plot advancement and, according to Sega, to make the game easily navigatable for beginning players. However, Farnation's emphasis on human interaction emphasis is on human interaction, communicating through the use of the game's chat function. You can buy, sell, and trade items with others. You can also form parties and head out in search of battles and adventure. In total, the game's play modes include party battles, simultaneous online battles, weapon and item creator, town development, and story elements. Aside from its gameplay features, Farnation looks to be one of the most visually impressive, massively multiplayer online RPGs on the market. After briefly seeing the game in action, we came away thoroughly impressed with the amount of detail in the characters and environments, particularly in the towns. In one scene, there were at least a dozen generously modeled polygonal, hard word to say, polygonal characters on screen at once, and the environments were cluttered with several building structures and residences. Graphically, Farnation is favorably compared to the currently available online RPGs on the PC platform. Farnation will be released on Dreamcast in 2001, but Sega of America has not announced a specific release date at this time. So there you go. That's basically all the information that's out there on Farnation at the moment. Yes, definitely ambitious, Laws. Definitely. It's kind of like almost a combination of SimCity and PSO. An interesting combination for sure. For sure. Wonder if the servers could be back. Well, they never were in the first place, so... Unless they were testing it internally. But I don't know if the game ever got far enough to actually connect online and actually have consoles interacting with one another. All I know is that the game was playable in some form. The guy I talked to yesterday said it was still fairly rough when he played it, so... But I don't know when he actually had the ability to test it out. That could have been an early build that he looked at. Obviously, a couple fairly conflicting statements. GameSpot saying it's one of the most visually impressive online RPGs they've ever seen. And the Sega employee I talked to yesterday who said it was fairly rough. Although he did clarify and said it wasn't a bad looking game by any means. but not quite breathtaking, like GameSpot mentioned. Well, they didn't say breathtaking, but they gave it high regards, that's for sure. It wasn't a press release. Yeah, the guy I talked to yesterday said he might have been, the article might have been a little bit fluffed up, I guess you could say. But, yeah, they I believe, previewed the game at Sega's Executive Games Summit, which was in January of 2001. Which is actually the date that the disc at Sega of America, the prototype disc, is actually dated as January something 2001. So the dates line up there. Hey, thank you for the sub, Michelle Vasquez. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Ultimately, though, I would just be happy to find a screenshot of Far Nation. Just a screenshot would be cool. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, thank you for the sub, Wills. Hey, what's up, Jared? Where would that likely be sourced from? I don't know, you tell me, Laws. Employee, a journalist, could be any of those things, Laws. Could be any. I'ma just contact everyone. Did you say, give me screenshot? Honestly, I've tried contacting quite a few people on this, and most people say they've never heard of it. A couple people said it sounded vaguely familiar, but that's about it. I think the guy I talked to yesterday was the first person who actually said they recognize it, and yes, they've played it. So a screenshot is probably maybe the best I could hope for, I don't know. Just like the game, it might be highly ambitious. Hey, hola, Bob. We have a free slot available if you'd like to join. You don't have to warm the bench today. Bob says okay, so I think he's on his way. Bob is coming to save us. Oh, did someone level up? I'm guessing V-Knight, since Laws said, congrats. Congrats, V-Knight. Oh, if any of you want some inside information on my giveaway next month, I will be giving away a copy of F355 Challenge. So look forward to that. It's actually a pretty minty, complete copy. If any of you don't own that game yet, your chance to get it free is next month. I've never actually given away a copy of F355 Challenge. It's one of the more pricey games, online games. It is indeed, Laws. That car is too fast. Yeah, Bob likes his off-road, nice and slow off-road trucks. Although his 4x4 Evo truck is quite speedy, I think. Maybe not quite as speedy as a Ferrari, but speaking of 4x4, I missed you on 4x4 the other day, Bob. I know you said you were online, but you must have been really stealthy, because I didn't see you. Yeah, you must have been pulling a solid snake, Bob. Hiding in a box. Oh, you just played one race. Okay, that might be why then. That might be why I didn't see you. We had 2 full games, though. It was a nice turnout. Actually, over 2 full games. I think in total we had 9 players, and if I missed Bob, we must have had 10. Played some custom tracks. They were quite good. Challenging, though. I think only 1 out of the... No, I shouldn't say that. I think maybe 2 out of the... I think we played 5 custom tracks. I think 2 out of 5 we all completed. Yeah, Shark Island is good. We also played one called Crazy Beach, which was pretty ridiculous. It was a good track, but very challenging. It had tons of different jumps, and if you didn't make the jump, you would fall into a pit, and you'd have to restart from the last checkpoint. So challenging might be a bit of an understatement, but at least it wasn't impossible. I did finish a lap, and I would have finished the second lap as well, but the other 2 players quit, so... Hey, Bob is online. There he is. I'll put down a telepipe for you, Bob. Oops. There you go, green telepipe. Alright, Lost. We'll wait for Bob. Hey, what's up, Dusha? Finally got myself a copy of the stupidly rare Monaco GP Online. Well, congratulations. Yeah, that one is a challenge to find, that's for sure. Haven't tried it yet, but I have played the normal version of the game. Is it fun online? I like it. I mean, it's not really my cup of tea, typically. It's not a game I'd play offline, but I do enjoy playing it online. I'm probably the most average Monaco online player there is. Like, case in point, we played a full 6-player game of Monaco online, I think it was last Wednesday? I think it was last Wednesday. And I came in 3rd place every race. Right in the middle of the pack, every single race. Except for, I think it was the 2nd race, and the only reason I came in 2nd place on that one was because the controller stopped working for the guy that normally comes in actually first. So he had to swap out his controller. I'll take 3rd place though. Doomed to take 3rd place. I think it was basically because the 2 players that came in 1st and 2nd every time are impossible to beat. They are absolute pros at Monaco Online. Yes, Holston, yep. Holston is the world record holder. It wasn't Holston Mechanic, I forget what the other guy is. Or who the other guy was. You can take a look at my my game night highlights video. You'll see who it is there. Yeah, I do believe Holston came in 1st place every race except for that one where his controller stopped working. I believe he was the one that had the controller issues. Probably plays too much Monaco. There's too much stress on his controller. Really want to play Speed Devils online. I love that game so much offline. Well, the regular version of the game, not the online version. Even though they're very similar, the online version does control differently. The control's a bit more stiff, I guess you could say. I don't know why they changed that. Maybe, I'm guessing it's something to do with playing online. But yeah, I do really like Speed Devils. Although that being said, I'm probably not going to take any world records in it. I'm sure someone else will be #1 on the leaderboards. Possibly Holston, I don't know. Wow, I actually haven't dropped any frames today. Been having some upload speed issues lately. But apparently, it's good today. I've dropped 0 frames. Luckily, I have been able to stream, but occasionally it tends to drop some frames. Maybe it's back to normal today. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Oh, did we lose Bob? Where'd he go? Check the map. Oh. Okay, he didn't come through the portal. I need a shortcut for that. All I have is snake! I'll make one for Bob, too. Bob can be snaked today. Oh, Bob says he's lost. Check the map, Bob. Use your GPS. Actually, he might not be able to tell where the portal is. One of us should go back. Oh, there he is. Oh no, sorry. I was looking at V-Knight. Alright, Laws is coming back for you, Bob. Yes, so search and rescue, yeah. Hopefully we don't have to send the helicopters after him. I'll just get my exercise in while I'm waiting. Ah, you were feeding your mag. Just stopped to feed his mag for a second and looked up and we were gone. It must have been a frightening moment, Bob. Lost. All alone in the caves. Hey, we're all back together. Alright, let's proceed. Your mag protected you. That's good. A lot of doors here. I'll go in this one. Use my menu cheat. This would be a really nice picnic spot if it wasn't for all the sharks and monsters everywhere. Set up some chairs, some sandwiches. Sausage rolls, sure. I don't know about pineapple and cheese on a stick. I mean, I haven't tried it, but it doesn't sound like a good combination to me. Specifically fruit and cheese. You haven't lived. You do that, Bob. Man your post. Alright, door is open. Laz and Bob are switch buddies. Maybe regular apples. As opposed to what kind of apples? Not sure what other kinds of apples there would be. You got regular apples and non-regular apples. Oh, you mean as opposed to pineapples? I don't think pineapples are a type of apple, technically. I could be wrong though. Maybe they're in the same family. I don't know the science behind them. Alright, Laws. Carl says apples and cheese are decent, but he has not tried pineapples. So he hasn't lived either, then. No one has tried this weird combination of yours, Laws. We have found Cave 3. Ooh, evade material. Use that. I've heard that if you use enough evade material in this game, you become MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Great joke. I make only the best jokes on this channel. C minus? At least a C. Alright, see you later, 501st guy. Thanks for stopping by. Ow. Well, I'm definitely not MC Hammer yet. I'm getting there. C minus, Laws. C minus. This is not eBay, Laws. You can only have one plus. This appears to be a dead end. Oh, okay. I see. Why is no one following me? Switch time. I mean, I guess we could. Is this a 2-switch door or a 4-switch door? If it's a 4-switch, this is the wrong way. Yes, I was going the right way. I know exactly where I'm going at all times. I never get lost. Like a bloodhound. I don't know, we'll have to see. We're getting low on time. Depends on how fast we get to Durale. Ooh, I only got 15,000 points to the next level. I could level up. Probably not here, though. Maybe next week. Or if we have time for a TTF, maybe that'll give me enough. Probably not, though. 15,000 is quite a bit for very hard, I think. You're almost to that 150 milestone, huh, Bob? Two levels to go. Alright, are we lost? Looks like we have a door over here. I'm not gonna get hammered again. Or maybe I am. Alright, well this is a dead end. It's time to look at the map, I guess. Okay, there's a door way up here. To the right. I'm so glad you can use the map and actually walk and run at the same time. Otherwise, it'd be a bit of a pain. It's too bad they didn't put the map on the VMU for this game. That would have been nice. Although there is a mini-map at the top right, so may not be all that useful. My god, this is the first time I've seen this game online since the servers were shut down. Brings a tear to my eye. Well, hopefully those are tears of joy. Glad I could bring you those tears of joy. Even better than watching, though. You can always join us. Hey, we found a relay. Good deal. Yeah, I think if we can defeat him quick enough, I think we can go to a TTF speed run after this. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. A little late, Loz, a little late. This boss was always pretty brutal. Well, I mean, it depends on what level you are. We usually make pretty quick work of them on very hard. But yeah, if you're the appropriate level for very hard, then yeah, he's fairly challenging. Alright, I'm gonna go make a new game. Actually, no, I don't need to make a new game. I don't know what I'm thinking. We can just go right to the counter. Knuckles looks pretty bored. Like, why did they make me stand behind this counter? For probably the whole month. Just gonna stand there the whole time. Alright. So, speed run, so as soon as the doors open, go right through. We got 10 players online now. Not sure how many players we got on PSO total. I think there were 17 when I looked before I jumped online. Door is open. And no one else is here except for me. Don't mind me. I'm just speedrunning. Stupid wolf, stop getting your head stuck in the invisible wall. Alright, gate is open. I can't get to it because of these guys, though. There we go. You're playing on Natopia today, Bob? Bob's old school. Old school Natopia. I'm sure most of the people that are watching have no idea what that is. It was the previous best connection method before DreamPie came along. Quite complicated in comparison. I still have my tutorial video for that up, though. Hey, what's up, HDRGB? Keep up the good work. Maybe I'll see you online at Thursdays at 9 p.m. What's Thursdays at 9 p.m.? Choo Choo Rocket? I know, Gotcha hosts his Choo Choo Rocket games on Thursdays. Dragon burgers all around. Level 1 clear. Where is Portal? I don't know where the portal is. There it is. Why would you not use DreamPie? Bob is a rebel. There's really nothing wrong with the Natopia for the majority of the games. It's a perfectly good connection method. You don't show up on Dreamcast now when you use it, but other than that... Once you have it set up, it's pretty seamless. It's very hard to find the appropriate Natopia router to set that up these days, though. It'd be the Natopia R2020, I believe was the model. R2121 works as well. I still have my Natopia. And my phone line simulator. I'm not paying attention. We're supposed to be doing a speed run here and I'm killing all the enemies. I'm back on track. Don't worry. Yep. Yes, we're too fast. The game can't handle it. Oh, except for V-Knight and Laws. So slow. Gotta be fast like Sonic. Deja vu. I bet that mask would be worth a bit of Meseta. If we wouldn't blast to pieces every time. I think V-Knight died. Yep, he died. Sorry, V-Knight. No XP for you, I guess. Yeah, I'd really like Durale's bone mask mounted up on my wall as a trophy. Oh, I leveled up! Nice! 132. Plus 5 attack power, plus 4 defense power, plus 3 evade power. Thank you, thank you. It was a lot of hard work, but I got there in the end. That was my goal all along, 132. I don't need to get to 200. 132 is fine. How many points do I got? 500,000 to the next level. That actually doesn't seem like that much. Isn't it usually... Isn't it usually closer to 1 million? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, it'll be a bit before I get to 133. It'll be a bit. Doors open. I don't think we're gonna get a record. I'm not paying attention. It's all my fault. You can blame me. I don't even remember what the record is. I think if I remember right, it's around 16 minutes or so. I'll have to check it afterwards. It might be less than that. It might be more like 13 or 14. Door is open. Alright, I am ready to fight everyone's... Actually, no, I was gonna say everyone's least favorite boss, but that was Durale. Volopt was tied for second with the dragon. Hey, I was standing in the right spot. Nice. I guess we're shooting the screens. I think that's the last of the gophers. Alright, boss number 3 is down. Hey, and I'm standing right on the portal. How convenient. I'll see you guys later. Oh, V-Knight went up to level 55. Congrats. Alright, door is open. Could be V-Knight. Could be. I believe this guy opens the door. Yep. I was correct. Might be this guy again. No, I think it's that horse guy. This guy. There he is. The Chaos Bringer. Or maybe this one. Yep, it was that one. There's always one specific enemy that when you kill them, it opens the door. I know which one it is for most of them. Alright, 15 minutes. See if I can open up the record real quick here. While it's doing the cutscene. Okay, it's 13 minutes and 4 seconds, so yeah, we're not even close. No record here. Oh well. Yeah, just run, V-Knight, just run. Run, V-Knight, run! Oh man, the stream should have ended 1 minute ago. I gotta go, guys. See you later. You guys can deal with Dark Fells. You'll be fine. Alright, I'll stick around for a few more minutes. Just to make sure you guys survive. I'd feel guilty if you all died after I left. No problem, Bob. We gotta stick together. And V-Knight's down. Hang in there, V-Knight. You can do it. You might die a few times along the way, but you'll make it in the end. And there's 2 times. Alright, third and final stage. Why is there money sitting there? Is that V-Knight's money? Your weapon should be around here somewhere, V-Knight, unless someone picked it up. Your money is here. I'll just do this, even though it's kind of pointless. And he's dead. V-Knight's down as well, but it's very hard to keep the lower level players alive on the final stage of Fouls. It's possible, but difficult. It's basically one-hit kill for that sparkly starlight attack thingy that he does. Well, good job, guys. I'd revive, but... Sorry, V-Knight. Yeah, I saw that, Bob. I did a bit of damage to you. I tried not to kill you. And I succeeded. You may have a scar or two from one of my shots, but I knew you could take it, Bob. Alright. A successful TTF. So that was 19 minutes and 42 seconds, not even close to a record. But hey, we had fun, and that's all that counts. Still got an S rank, too. No, I don't want to talk to you again. Indeed, a pleasure, Laws. Alright. So that is going to be it for the stream for today, guys. You guys got 6 minutes of bonus extra time. Feel special. But tomorrow's Game Night UK game is Pod Speed Zone. I probably won't be streaming that tomorrow. I think I'll be busy. Plus, I just streamed Pod, I think. It was the end of last month, actually. So, I mean, it wasn't that recently, but I did stream Pod not too long ago, so probably not going to do it again. But I will be back probably midweek for some sort of offline game, and of course on Friday for Worms. So look forward to that. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing. And I'll see you next time.